In this video, we're going to show how to review the performance sheets available for each of these systems available on the platform. From this main list, we click on any system. It'll bring up a detailed report. Starting from the top left, you'll see it'll tell you who the developer is, what product that it trades, what type of system it is, whether swing trading or intraday, and the monthly license cost. For this one, it's $85 per month. If we go up here, it shows you what the total P&L is since the beginning of the track record, the beginning of the back test. It also tells you what the P&L is since they began tracking it, and also since it began trading live. Shows the worst drawdown, and also gives suggested and required capital. Now, if you're unsure of what any of these are, you click on the little icon next to it, and it'll bring up an explanation. You'll see suggested capital as a calculated value which uses the system's worst historical drawdown and volatility to target a future drawdown less than 33%, versus the required capital, which is the minimum amount which must be in the account in order to activate the system for live trading, and is based on the contract's margin and the worst historical session loss for the system. Here we have the equity curve for this particular system from the back test to when it was tracked, and then also live trading. You can click here to switch it to a scatter plot of the session returns, losing sessions in red, winning sessions in green. And there's also this drawdown graph, which shows you the depth and length of all the drawdowns in the history of the trading. Below, there's statistics. Included in here also lists the commission for this particular system, and then information on win rate, winning session percentage, drawdowns, best and worst session, averages winning and losing sessions, and some other factors and ratios. And again, if you're not sure what any of them are, click on the icon here for an explanation. It'll tell you, what a Sharpe and what a Shortino ratio are. Go down below further to the monthly P&L tables. Shows you the performance of the system from the back test, shown in white, when they began tracking it, which is running it every day in real time on live market data using hypothetical fills within a slippage adjustment that's in the tan background, and then also live trading results in green, which is based on actual fills from customer accounts who are following this system. If you click on the trade logs, you can see trade by trade. There are timestamps, type of order that it was, the volume and resulting position. Also gives the hypothetical fill price that the system expected versus what the average actual fill price was, including the best and worst prices and the slippage. You can click on the session logs to see details of session by session performance. If you go back to the monthly P&L tables, you can also see session logs for any individual month just by clicking on that month. It'll come up in another window. Also note that the trade and session logs, down here, there's a little icon where you can export the data into Excel if you want to do some further analysis. Up at the top, you'll see we have the ability to set the time range for the performance information. All history is the default, but you can set it to some custom settings since tracked, since live trading, or a predefined date that you choose. For example, if we go to since live trading, everything will load and update. It'll only show the performance since it was traded live. Each of these update, as well as all the statistics. From this performance report, you can spend a lot of time reviewing details of the system to get a good feel of the potential of any particular system to see if it's a good fit for you and your account.